What's happening? I'm free. 2018. Start off, you're probably wondering why I've got my sunglasses on. For one, it's quite sunny, but for two, my eyes are sensitive to daylight because I spent 2.5 years behind the door, locked in a cell. So my eyes are quite sensitive. As soon as I walked out them gates, my eyes started watering because of the sun or light, the daylight in my eyes. But yeah, mad, isn't it? I come to prison in fucking August 2018, and yeah, August 2018, and now it's February 2021, and there's police right there. I can't. My license conditions say I can't film police, so I've got to. I can't. There they are driving past, pure staring at me. But yeah. So basically, let's move on. Let's move on to my license conditions. So I've got more conditions that a convicted terrorist would have if they were released. Now, obviously, I can't say nothing derogatory about the police or any civil servant. I can't film the police or any civil servant. That's part of my license conditions. Even if, for example, a police officer comes up and he's aggressive, my license conditions say that I can't film that incident. Now, whether that's right or wrong, you decide, but my solicitor thinks it's definitely wrong. It's a breach of my human rights. So I have a right to video any incident where I feel that potentially there's a risk to my personal safety in terms of police officers. But you know, I've got that restriction on me. I've been told I can't say anything derogatory, which I'm not looking to, because I just want to move on to me positive stuff, the stuff I've got planned in terms of Africa, in the slums of Sierra Leone. I also plan to go to all these places like Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq. I'm going to these places. I'm looking forward to going to these places. I'm going to walk into find a slum area, go on Google, find the worst slums in that area, and hit the live button on my social media and walk straight in, just like I've done in Sierra Leone. The only reason I'm doing that is because you sit there and you think, these people are the forgotten people. And that's the reason why I'm doing that. But just to try and give these people a voice. I've sat to myself for 2.5 years thinking about it. There's been times when, like, do you know, in Africa, like, there was sad times that I didn't put on my social media. A little girl called Talia died. I took her to hospital and she died. And that's the reason why I installed water in the slums, because she died as a result of drinking sewage water. And I was there when she did die, and for me that was a sad moment. And that's the reason why I made them people in the slums a promise that I wasn't leaving until I installed fresh water, which is what I managed to achieve, and these charities had failed to do that. Now, what I plan to do now is just focus on my positive stuff, and that's it. And that's my main thing, what I'm going to focus on. I'm not going to focus on any negativity or nothing like that. I'm just going to focus on this. And yeah, I've obviously, as you know, I've been given major police warnings. I've been told that there's a threat to someone's life and they believe that I'm involved. That's not true. I don't have problems with anyone. But it's what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so now let's go back to the subject of why I feel I'm being treated like a terrorist, the worst of a terrorist. So when I left them prison gates, my mate was waiting for me. But also what was waiting for me was 2 police officers to take me to an approved premises for 4 weeks. He said they don't want me in the Northwest for the first 4 weeks because they want to assess me. They want to assess my behaviour, they want to assess how I am. Now, some people with a suspicious mind might think to themselves, well, does that assessment mean that you're looking for reasons to breach me on my licence so they can put me back in prison till November? Or it could just be a genuine assessment. It is what it is. But the second thing is that I'm only allowed out for an hour a day, supervised. Third thing is I've got a tracker on me to track my movements at every minute of the day. I'll show you my tracker. So this tracker, I've got to wear this. My mate trying to ring me there, Henry. Yeah, send me, lad, I'll ring you back. Stop belling my phone out, lad. But this tracker monitors me 24 hours a day. I've got to sleep with a charger attached to this tracker every night. It's not just a tag, it is a tag as well, because I've got to be in at 7 o'clock at the latest. I can't go out after that. But it's a tracker which tracks my movements. It's probably got a listening device in as well. They say it hasn't, but logically, if I worked in the government, I'd be sticking listening devices in. Yeah, but stay tuned, because there's so much to come, as I said. And he's fucking just sent me another photo. Lad, you keep popping up on my screen there, lad. And again, he's ringing again. Yeah, but as I said, stay tuned, loads to come. When I talk about Africa and Syria and all that, and Afghanistan, a lot of people say to me, well, why don't you do stuff in your own area? Well, that's already in the pipeline. I've got stuff to do with old people. I've sat in my cell and thought, how the fuck are these governments? I'm going to breach my criminal behaviour order here, aren't I? But I'm not allowed to say anything about civil servants. But how are these governments charging old people for TV licences when that's their only company? I read in the paper that 70% of old people above the age of 65 feel lonely. And then you've got a government who are charging these people for a TV licence. And you think, these people have earned their dues in life. To get through life is a struggle anyway, but to get into old age, these people should be treated with respect, with dignity. That's what I personally believe. Now, I'm going to do something for these old people, but stay tuned and we'll sort it. But as I said, there's so much to come, but I'm just happy to be free. Everyone was mad, you know. So we're driving back, and I'm in the fucking car, right? And I'm like, fucking slow down, mate. Because everyone's slow pace in jail. It's been like that for 2.5 years. Slow pace, everyone's walking at a slow speed because they don't want to be banged up, because they're only allowed out for an hour a day. So everything's literally slow pace. But inside prison, so when I come out, everything's fast, everyone's in a rush, aren't they? Everyone's like fucking, the cars are going fast, everything's fast. My eyes are sensitive to daylight. Yeah, but as I said, stay tuned, because so much to come. And yeah, and also to everyone that's followed me throughout my time in prison, like obviously you've followed me before I come to prison, and a lot of you, a lot of you have stayed with me. I've had 5 accounts shut down. I've had all the new accounts you see are new ones. My only accounts are Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. It's Sam Walker 1_. My Facebook is at Sam Walker Real Talk, and my YouTube's obviously Sam Walker. Yeah, so stay tuned. And yeah, and also to my new subscribers, I've had loads of new subscribers, so yeah, and followers as well. So yeah, nice one to you for staying tuned. But there is a lot to come, so yeah, look after yourselves. See you soon.